In 1989, I was about 8 years old. Don't do the math. I remember we moved to Puerto Rico to a place called Ponce. It's a small town in the south of Puerto Rico, south central Puerto Rico. And well, my dad stayed behind in Boston selling our house, and my mom and my little brothers went to Puerto Rico. It was very different for me. It was just culture shock since I was, of course, English was my first language. I was born in Massachusetts, and everything was different. People, language, food. I was just so scared. And so my dad stayed behind, selling the house. I think he stayed a couple of weeks. But when he finally came home to us, it was just the best moment ever. And with him, he was carrying a brown box. And in that brown box was the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, with the controller, the zapper, and inside that NES, well, was Super Mario and Duck Hunt. You see, Super Mario has been a big part of my life. At that moment, you know, a scared little 8-year-old me found comfort in Super Mario, right? And basically, my dad and I would, after that, spend hours and hours together with my brothers, younger brothers, playing Mario, right? And so at that moment when I was scared in a different culture, different place, different environment, my brothers and I, my dad, we would get lost in the Mushroom Kingdom, playing every single level in the Super Mario Brothers game, shooting at ducks for Duck Hunt, right? And ever since, Mario has become a big part of my life. And as we approach the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers, I can't help but think back at how we met and what we've been through over the years. My friends, I am so excited for the upcoming 40th anniversary of Super Mario. And in this video, we are talking about everything we could expect as part of this amazing journey. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to go over everything I want to see personally from the 40th anniversary of Super Mario. This has nothing to do with rumors or leaks. This is all my like what I want to see from the bottom of my heart. So stay tuned, because at the end I'm also going to do one more thing. The one more thing surprise that I believe could also make it to the 4th anniversary of Super Mario. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Nintendo has already kind of started with merchandise for the 4th anniversary with the My Mario series, which is launching on August 26, 2025. We also have theme apparel, we have pins, we got posters, we'll get collectibles, we'll get a whole bunch of thrilling interactive content in regards to the Super Mario anniversary. Now we'll also get maybe something Lego related for Nintendo releasing for Mario, right? Well, of course, we'll get the t-shirts, we'll get the hats, all of that stuff when it comes to merchandise. In the merchandise arena, which is also connected to the gaming arena, are amiibos. We'll also get some type of amiibo celebrating the 40th anniversary of Super Mario. You guys remember the 25th anniversary of the NES Mario, where we have the retro NES Mario there. I don't remember which was the 35th anniversary amiibo, but I know there was probably one. You guys can tell me in the comments. But yeah, amiibos are a big part of every anniversary, especially Mario. Now, over at Super Nintendo World, expect a Mario party like no other. Picture exclusive park merch, 40th anniversary decorations, and a Mario themed parade at Universal Studios Japan, Hollywood, and Orlando Epic Universe. It's gonna look incredible, and if you ever attend one of these parks during the anniversary celebration, you'll get a special pin so you can commemorate the event. And of course, it's just the beginning. There's still more to come. Now let's go to Nintendo Switch Online. Now, last time Nintendo just focused on Super Mario Brothers for Mario 35th, right? This time around, I hope they do Mario 40th plus add Mario 1, 2, and 3 from the NES, which will be amazing if they add these games to those challenge modes too, right? So NSO will get icons, of course, to change your profile with for the 40th anniversary of Mario. You'll need your little silver coins for that, and a lot of other little things and details added to NSO. Let's go ahead and jump into the video games, because I know that's exactly what you're here for. Let's start with a brand new Super Mario Brothers All-Stars. How about 2 versions of it? Now, in celebration, Nintendo can release a remastered version of the Super Mario Brothers All-Stars that include Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels, right, for Nintendo Switch, and and Switch 2, so the original All-Stars can make a comeback in 4K with additional stuff included, right? Just to celebrate that anniversary, because that does include the original Super Mario Bros. Game we are celebrating today. Now, the part 2 for these All-Star collections include the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise collection, which includes the new Super Mario Bros. From DS, from the Wii, and the 3DS all into one. Yes, that will be amazing to get all the new Super Mario Brothers collection. And this, of course, is out there as a rumor, but I don't want to put it in the video as a rumor. In this video is just something that I want to see. Okay, so let's talk about that Super Mario Galaxy port, but nope, not the kind you think. I think Nintendo will take it a bit differently this time around. I think what's going to happen, and of course this is what I want to see happen, is Nintendo re-releasing 2 games in one. I'm talking about Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 as one game. Yes, they're both remastered. They're both HD versions, one for Nintendo Switch and one for Nintendo Switch 2, right? So this gives an opportunity for those who missed out on Galaxy 1 to come back and get this 1-2 punch and be able to play both games in one. So on Nintendo Switch, of course, it'll go for 59 bucks, 60 bucks, and on Nintendo Switch 2, it'll probably go 70 bucks, right? The Switch 2 edition will have 4K resolution, 120 frames per second, maybe a little extra features and so up, right? And so the Mario Galaxy thing, I want to see Nintendo do a 1-2 punch instead of just one game for a lot of money, right? Now, before we jump into that one more thing that Nintendo might have right at the end of the presentation, let's go ahead and put the big one out there, right? Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and do it just now. I'm talking about the brand new 3D Mario game for Nintendo Switch 2 that could redefine the franchise, right? Think about this, an open world adventure or maybe an Odyssey sequel, right? Build for next gen power. And I'm talking about big open world games. Like, I mean, look at DK Bonanza. Wasn't that game phenomenal? I'm guessing bigger than that. I'm going bigger than Bonanza. I'm talking about Nintendo has to give us a brand new Mario, a powerful storyline, amazing power-ups, open world settings, and incredible boss fights. This one has to be big, okay? Now, this game can either launch in the summer of 2026 or in the holiday season of 2026. And so that will be the biggest announcement of the presentation, but hey, there's still that one more announcement that I told you about, right? Now, this goes to all of you guys who have grown up just like I have, and I was kind of in the 80s and 90s, right? There's this show out there that we all grew up with when it comes to this guy right here, Super Mario, right? And so what if that one more thing that Nintendo announces is a revival of a modern day Super Mario Brothers Super Show? We get that opening sequence with the live action Mario and Luigi, maybe like just hire 2 actors to play the game, you know, play the little roles there, give us like little skits of what happens in there, and then that leads into the cartoon Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which will be so amazing to bring back as the 40th anniversary of Mario hits, right? The Super Mario Super Show, that'll be fantastic. I still remember the game. I still remember the theme song for the show, and I still remember watching it every time it came up. And I think that will be one more thing that is worthy of the fans, right? The Super Mario Brothers Super Show revival. Nope, I'm not talking about Chris Pratt or anybody else. I'm talking about new actors who play the live action ones, goofy actors, just to do those little roles there, right? And then of course, just go all out with the Super Mario Brothers animated show, not the 3D animated. I'm talking about hand-drawn animated, like very, very cool, kind of in the art style of Mario and Luigi brothership, something like that, right? Which will be amazing to see back in our TVs. All right, my friends, that is the video. Let me know what part of this video did you like best. Which one are you looking forward to the most? Are you a Mario fan? Since when? Let me know what was your favorite Mario game and what was your first Super Mario game ever played. When did you fall in love with the Super Mario Brothers franchise? All right, friends, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and of course leave your comment down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Before I let you go, never give up and journey on. Peace.